So, man, that went long. That was like 20 minutes. Oh, God. I got to go delete that because I don't think... well, no, I've got plenty of room on the card. Anyway, you don't care about that. Neither do I, really. Greetings from sunny Southern California. If you're watching the news, then you see that we had a 7.1 earthquake in Ridgecrest, California. That's in Kern County. That's in my county. That's 80 miles to the east of where I'm at. So 7.1 earthquake, 7.2, 7.3, 7.2. You can pretty much rest assured most of your power is going to be out, all that stuff. They had a 7.1. Yesterday they had a 6.4, I think. And tonight, a few hours ago, they had a 7.1. And Ridgecrest is wrecked. It is wrecked. It's on fire. They got problems there. Serious heavy-duty problems. And I am not a tinfoil hat wearing prepper, but I do watch a lot of the prepper channels. Some of them I think are a little on the nuts side, but you can learn a lot. You can even learn something from a crazy guy. Even the village idiot's got a good idea once in a while, you know. Do you need to waste your time watching every stupid idiot? No, you're probably wasting your time watching this stupid idiot. But just wanted to make a quick video just to say something, make a point. I'm sleeping in my car tonight, so the purpose of that is not because of the earthquake. The purpose of that is my air conditioner in my house broke and it's hot tonight, and I just don't want to do that. So those of you who don't know, this is a Prius, 2014 Prius. You go watch Prius Juice. I made a video showing that I got 50 miles per gallon out of this car driving back from Fresno. So, very efficient car if you treat it right. One of the things you can do is put your price per gallon into the dashboard, and every time you turn the car off, it will tell you how much money it cost you to run the car. I did this the other night because it was super hot out. It said 88 cents is what it cost me to run the air conditioner all night. So one of the things I like about the hybrids, especially the Toyota hybrids, is the air conditioner runs off of the traction battery. The fan, the compressor, the condenser, all that stuff, the pump, the compressor pump, all that stuff for the air conditioner, all run off of electric, off of the traction battery. So what you have is you set the temperature where you want it. Right now it's a little chilly in here. I'm going to turn it down here in a second. It runs the air conditioner as much as it needs to. It runs it off the traction battery. When the battery gets low, the engine comes on, charges the battery back up. So every 20 to 30 minutes, it will run 3 to 5 minutes and charge it back up. So far, it's been like 2 to 3 minutes every 20 minutes. So you don't, the air conditioner's broken in the house. That's why I'm out here sleeping in the car. Plus, I'm not in the house when there's 7.1 earthquakes going on. Mama's in there with the boys. I tried to get her to go over to her folks' house where there's air conditioning, or sleep out here with us, or sleep out here with me. We can't all fit in here. Me and her can fit in here, though. There's plenty of room. Look at that. There's plenty of room. She didn't want to do it. So that's fine. It's not my problem. I try to impart some wisdom. I get ignored a lot. If you're married, you know what that's about. So, like I say, I'm not a tinfoil hat wearing prepper. The government's not coming to get us, all that stuff. I don't know. Maybe they are. Who cares? But these earthquakes, minor disasters, you need to really be ready for it. And One of the things I'm going to recommend you do, they'll say, oh, well, we'll get a 55-gallon drum and fill it full of water. You can't move a 55-gallon drum. I'd do it for work. The soap that's in it per gallon is a couple pounds heavier than water. And I move that stuff around, and I'll tell you, it's work to move a 55-gallon drum. You're not going to load it up into your car. You're just not going to. What I do, plus the drum's like $70, you know, 60, 70, $80 to get the drum, a food grade drum that's never been used. That's what it's going to cost you. The engine just kicked on. So what we do is I go to Costco, and you see these gallon jugs are in they're in packs of 6. I keep 10 of them on hand at any given time. That's 60 gallons. That's more than the 55-gallon drum is going to hold. If I get a puncture on the 55-gallon drum, I'm going to lose, you know, depends on how low the puncture is, I'm going to lose that water. You know, I could lose the whole thing. If I get a puncture in this system, I'm going to lose a gallon of water. You know, if it's low, I might knock my thing over. I don't know, but it's it. So, plus, I can pick up 6 gallons of water and throw it in the back of the car. I can have the boys help do that. I can move it. So, size and weight constraint. The gallon jugs are portable. The 55-gallon drum is not. So, I'm not saying don't do the 55-gallon drum. I'm saying do this first. After that, you want to store more water, you can get 55-gallon drums all day long. But I really suggest this. It's easier to do if you've got a Costco near you. That's a pro tip. Another thing you can do is you can go to the store and you can get a small bag of rice and a small bag of beans and a 6-pack of Spam cans and you know, a roll of toilet paper, maybe a little bit of duct tape, maybe, you know, candles. I don't know whatever you want to stick in it. But you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot, get a 5-gallon pail with a lid. Get the lid. You want the sealed lid, and seal that thing. Get that thing. Get what you might want for a few days. Put it in the bucket. Put the lid on it. Pound it down and seal the thing. You know, write the date that you did that on it somewhere and stick it aside. Keep that water handy, keep all that stuff. Have things to cook in, pots, pans, etc. Here's the thing. You're in your house, the ground starts shaking, you know. The ground starts shaking, the house starts creaking and moaning. You get through it, you run outside. Excuse me, I'm tired. It's the end of the day. You get outside, and if you're a parent, go, while you're thinking about this, go look at your kids and you think about what I'm about to say really seriously. It's important that you think about this. You look at those kids and you think to yourself, you run out of the house is kind of half falling over, you don't really have a place to stay, you don't have a tent, the car's not ready, you got maybe a quarter tank of gas, whatever. That's another thing. I don't let my car get below 3/4 of a tank, ever. I buy gas every single week in that Pathfinder over there. I can't get my wife to do that with the Prius. I don't know why she won't do that, but whatever. I'm done arguing about this stuff, so I keep food for a week for me, water. I keep a change of clothes. I keep the blankets that I'm using right now. They live in my car. You know, the mattress pad this is like oh man, I'm so sore today. There's let's see if I can see it. Probably not. There's that mattress pad. Is there that I'm sleeping on right now? That stuff lives in my car, man. There's pot and pan, and a little rocket stove, water filtration, all that. There's enough. If the family climbed into the car, we could go and feed ourselves out of that car for a couple of days. If it's just me, I could go for a week. So the boys are getting to the age where I'm not going to have to worry about them as much anymore. Hopefully they've learned from me to do this stuff for themselves. I hope. Anyway, you look at those kids, you think about this, you get out of the house, the house is half falling over, you can kind of get stuff out of it, all that stuff, but you don't have any of this stuff. You look at those kids and don't think about the moment the earthquake hits. You think about 24 hours later. You think about 24 hours later, you trying to explain to those little children, your kids, your wife, your husband, whatever. You think about trying to explain to them why they're hungry. Food services is down. The army hasn't come in to bring food yet. You know, the Red Cross hasn't hit the doors yet. It's 24 hours later. None of this stuff's happened yet. They're still working on doing it. And you got to explain to your little children why they're hungry and why you don't have any food for them. Think about that. Get some water, get some food, get some stuff set aside. You don't need to be a conspiracy theorist. You don't need to have a tinfoil hat. You don't need any of that stuff. You just need to be ready for just in case, and just for a few days. You don't have to have a year's worth. You don't have to have 5 years worth. You don't have to have a bunker. You don't have to have all that stuff. But have some food set aside, a little bit of water, that kind of stuff. It's really important, especially if you've got kids, you know. Be in a position to help your neighbors, you know. Anyway, that's just my thought for the day. I try to keep this short, guys. I really like this car. I bought myself a Prius, and my wife liked it so much she took it. So I get the Pathfinder. That's all right. The Pathfinder's a good car, but I really like this Prius, especially right now with this air conditioner. God, it's like chilly in here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this air conditioning. All right, that's the end of the thing. Big time prayers for the people in Ridgecrest. They need it. And yeah. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing it well. I hope you're ready for things to go south. And stay safe out there, guys. Stay safe. All right. Catch you on the next one. So, it's a hard wake up. but I'm a little stiff. Yeah, I'm a little stiff, but not like the other night because I got the pad out this time. Tell you what, I'm a little stiff in the back, but that air, oh man, it says it's 72 in here and it's 73 outside, and the car hasn't come on. I've been awake for a while, a minute, a bit. The car hasn't come on, but the fan's not even on, so I'm gonna go inside and make myself a cup of coffee, use the little boy's room. Let's go turn the car off and see what it says our fuel economy was. Come on.
see if I can remember where the thing is. I think it's up here. Alright, here we go. Whoop. $1.21. Not bad. All right. Let's see, guys.